Hey guys, welcome to your Saturday morning YOUnison yoga, actually it's your YOUnison yoga flow. Make sure if you can to grab a couple of blankets and a bolster and some blocks if you have them. If you don't have a bolster, you can use some very firm pillows stacked, or you can grab some books and put a nice firm pillow over those as well to make yourself a little do-it-yourself prop for yourself today. But we're going to actually start in a supportive posture today, my favorite supportive posture, our Baddha Konasana, reclines, stairway to heaven. So if you have a bolster, you can grab that. If you don't have a bolster and have blocks, grab your 2 blocks. I'll show you the block version first, so you can get into that if you need. So you're going to take the long side, the long medium height side of the block, and that is going to go underneath the shoulder blades, okay? And then you're going to take the other block, have it at its highest setting, and bring it right here behind the head in a place where it stands up straight and firm. So you're going to start to support yourself with one hand as you sit back, coming over one block, and then bring the other block behind you and place it right here underneath the back of the head. You want to make sure it's standing up straight so you find your firm foundation, and then let the chest open and close the eyes. The soles of the feet can either be together in Baddha Konasana. If you happen to have something to support yourself under the knees, that'd be great, so you can get more release into the blocks without straining your inner thighs. Or you can reach one leg out and then the other, and just be here, opening the chest, opening the heart. Now if you have a bolster, bring it all the way up to your sacrum. Support yourself with your hands, draw in with the belly as you lower yourself down over the bolster. If you have a blanket, feel free to grab it, bring it behind you, and roll it up here underneath the neck to give yourself a nice neck support here. And again, you can do what you would like with the legs, either out or here, supported. We're going to be here for a few minutes, just to bring ourselves centered in this moment now, into this practice now, adjusting the blocks where you'd like them to be, and then letting yourself release, downward heavy, opening, letting yourself be absorbed in the vibrations in the room, letting yourself become absorbed in the place, in the space that your body is occupying today. Inhale deeply through the nose, drawing that breath down your center into the belly, filling all the way around the torso. And then as you exhale, draw in and up from your pelvic floor, either sighing through the mouth or exhaling deeply through the nose. Inhale, draw the breath down deep, and exhale. Draw it in and up and feel your spine get a little bit longer. So try to keep this breath going, maybe inhaling for 4 counts, holding for a count at the top, and then exhaling for 4 counts. So here in this early part of our practice, we're not falling into a full Shavasana-like pose. We're still keeping the mind active as we release into the props. So use that breath to center yourself, and also use the bright vibration in the room to help open up new space as we are here for just a few minutes to start our practice. Finding your rhythm here. And exhale, sigh and draw in. 2, 3, 4. Opening the eyes here wherever you are. Drawing in and up from your pelvic floor, supporting through the belly. Start to draw yourself back up to seated, pressing through the elbows, pressing through the arms. Coming up high, stretching out the legs. Removing the blocks, removing the blankets, unless you'd like to keep a blanket underneath yourself to support the knees for our warm-ups, and that's not the time that we spend on the floor. But make a little space for yourself. Maybe scoot forward and then roll yourself down one vertebra at a time, coming onto the back. Drawing in, maybe supporting at the back of the thighs. Inhale as you reach long overhead. Reach the legs nice and long. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Hugging the thumbs. Inhale, reach the fingertips long. And then exhale, sigh, and also draw the elbows out, opening the shoulders. Inhale, reaching long. Exhale, open the shoulders. One more here. Inhale, reaching long through the fingertips. Exhale, draw it down. Release the hands open and close the legs in a circle, opposite directions. Still inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply, either through the nose or through the mouth, but have that ha sound wherever you are. Switching directions, inhaling deeply, drawing the breath down, and then exhale. Press the breath in, up and out. Now bringing the knees together, circling in the same direction now. Both knees going whichever way you'd like, maybe 3 times, and then switching directions, staying with the breath, getting a nice sacral massage here. Beautiful. Now bringing the hands to the top of the left shin. As you inhale, you're going to kick out with the right foot, nice and low, hovering over the ground. Exhale as you draw that foot up toward the ceiling, flexing the foot. Inhale, kicking it out and down. And then exhale, draw the knee back in toward the chest and drawing in and up through your pelvic floor. Again, kick out, inhale, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, kick it down. Exhale, draw it back to the knee. Last one, inhale, kick it out. Finding your flow, exhale. Draw it in, squeezing in. Inhale, down. Exhale. Draw it in, switching sides. Bringing the hands on the right leg. Inhale, kick it out, nice and low. Exhale. Draw it in. Inhale, reach, keeping that belly firm. Exhale. Zip it in, hug it in. Inhale, reach it out nice and long. Exhale. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. This is the last one. So kick it all the way out, reach it out and long, opening up the front of the thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sorry. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, draw it in. Now bringing the hands underneath the body slightly, wrists underneath the hips. Both legs now. Inhale, kick it out nice and low. Exhale, draw everything in. Maybe lifting the hips. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, draw it in. Now if you need a break, you can always just lower the knees down or reach out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, draw it in. Really drawing in and up through that pelvic floor, okay? So inhale, kick it out. Exhale, draw it up. Last one. Inhale, reach it down. Exhale, draw it in. Bring your forehead to the knees. Give yourself a little hug. Moving from side to side here. Waking up the low back, massaging the sacrum again. Inhale through the nose. And this time, exhale through the tongue. Stick your tongue out. One more of those. Inhale deeply, drawing it down. Exhale through the tongue. Beautiful. Release the feet down so that they're max width. Start to windshield wiper the knees back and forth, getting a nice stretch along the front and the sides of the leg and the torso. Keeping that breath going. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, sigh it out. One more deep inhale, maybe resting on one side. Exhale, sigh. Going to the other side if you stay. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Reach the legs long, one at a time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then as you exhale, start to come up towards your seated position and draw yourself up with your exhale. Keeping the knees bent. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, unfurl up, reach up. Exhale, draw it in and roll it down, supporting with the hands if you need. Again, inhale, reach up, nice and long. Exhale, come forward and squeeze it up. Inhale, unfurl, reach high. Exhale, fold it long. Inhale, draw up as you unfurl up. Exhale, draw it in as you blow it. And reach high as you inhale. Last one. Exhale, come forward. Beautiful. Inhale, unfurl up, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up, stretching the body long. Exhale, draw it in and up, lower down. And then inhale, reach nice and long. Maybe you're reaching the right arm and the right leg a little longer, getting a nice side stretch along the right side. And then reach the left arm and left leg a little bit longer, getting a nice side stretch on the left side. And then drawing your knees in, finding the backs of your thighs. You can start to rock forward and back. Then we're going to come over our heels and then come into our hand and knee tabletop position. So taking a moment here to start to flow with the spine. Bringing a couple blocks to either side in case you need them underneath your wrists, but you might be okay with the support of your blanket. So taking this moment to move your spine, maybe closing the eyes, letting everything go, finding those spaces that might still be holding any resistance, any tension. Reaching here, opening the chest, inhale deeply through the spine, drawing it down and exhale, sigh, and drawing in and up. Inhale deeply here, exhale, sigh. Last one, inhale deeply, exhale, sigh. Now making your way back towards center, bring the weight onto your right hand and your left knee here. As you inhale, bend everything down slightly just to get a little bit into the earth. And then as you exhale, start to extend the right leg back and the left arm forward, coming into this nice broken table here. Okay, inhale, lower down, bend everything. Exhale, unfurl and reach through the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, press through the earth, unfurl from your center, and reach long, other side. Inhale down. Exhale, reaching with the right arm and the left leg. One more each side. Inhale down. Warming up the body slowly. Exhale. Unfurl. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Press through the earth. Now inhale, pull back on the hands, curl the toes under a little bit here, and then exhale, start to draw in from the belly, maybe bringing the hands forward a little bit, lift the hips high, and then come in to your downward facing dog. This would be a good time to grab your blocks if you need, but take a moment if you can, to move your blanket out of the way if you were using that. And then once you find your downward facing dog for today, press through the finger pads, strong fingertips, pedaling the feet here just a little bit. Bending at the elbows come straight back, bending at the knees, getting a little bounce here. Inhale, bend everything, bending the toes, keeping the heels high. Then as you exhale, draw in and up from the belly, and start to roll forward into plank, keeping the hips high. Inhale here, looking forward, and then exhale, drawing in and up from the belly, coming back to downward facing dog. Trying that again. Inhale, bend everything, Exhale. Roll forward the plank, unfurling the spine, waving the spine. Inhale here. Exhale. Draw it back. Last one. Inhale, bend everything here. You can even do this on the knees. Exhale. Draw in and up. Rolling forward. Extending the spine long, looking forward. And then exhale. Drawing it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend everything once more. Exhale, roll it forward. And then lower the knees if you'd like. Inhale, look forward. And then start to shift forward, lowering down to the ground, keeping the shoulders high, pelvis hips first. Inhaling here. And then exhale. Start to draw in as you roll in and up and open up to high cobra or low cobra. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pressing through the tops of the feet, lifting the pelvis a little as you press through the top of the thighs, opening, widening the hips, and then exhale again, drawing in and up, and then opening the chest. Inhale, and exhale, coming back down. Inhale, prepare, wide hips. Last one, exhale, drawing in and up from your center, rolling up. Inhaling at the top here, and exhale, folding it down. Inhale, prepare, pressing through the tops of the thighs. Exhale, start to roll in and up. Lift the hips, curl the toes under, pressing back into your downward facing dog. And then walking the feet up toward the hands, a little bit at a time. Feet about hip distance apart. That's the width of about 2 fists between the center of your foot. Then starting to flow here just a little bit from side to side. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, side. Coming back to center. Inhale. Start to extend the spine long, feeling the energy coming through your feet and up through your core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pressing through the feet, hips back and wide, drawing in through the inner thighs and out. As you exhale, start to draw in from your center as you roll up one vertebra at a time. Drawing in through the inner thighs, supporting through the front and low back spine. Inhale at the top, reach high, and exhale. Bring your hands back to prayer. Pressing through the feet, inhale, bend, and then extend, unfurl up, drawing your energy up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend the spine long. Exhale, place the palms on the mat or the blocks. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend everything. Exhale, roll it forward to plank. Either lower the knees or keep the hips lifted. Exhale, lower down, let the pelvis hip first, shoulders high. Inhale, this time still drawing in and up, supported to cobra. And then exhale, lifting through the hips. Coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to chest, hips high, and then step your right foot to your right thumb. Wave the spine nice and long here, bend the back knee, hips back and wide, and then exhale, start to roll yourself up, drawing yourself up through your center. Inhale as it reaches your chest, maybe stretch the back leg long. And then exhale, come down with your fists of fire. Inhale, unfurl up, reach long. Exhale, draw in and up through your pelvic floor, staying supported. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw it in. Now shifting forward a little, getting nice and long through the spine as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward and throw it away. Bend the back knee, roll up, reach up. Inhale, exhale, throw it away through the tongue. Inhale, bend the back knee as you roll up through your center. Exhale, throw it away. Now staying here, bringing the left hand outside of the right foot. start to open up to the side. So bend the knee, inhale, everything comes down. Exhale, unfurl, opening up to the right side. Inhale, bend everything, get soft. Exhale, press through the earth, press through the feet and the hands, and unfurl. One more. Inhale, circle it down. Exhale, open it up. Release the right hand down, and then step the right leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend everything. Exhale, roll it forward, going through plank, maybe lowering all the way down on that exhale. Inhale, coming up to cobra or up dog on tops of feet, and then lift through the belly and stretch back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to chest, and then step your left foot to your left thumb. Inhale, wave the spine long, bend the back knee, press through the feet, and then start to raise yourself up, coming up over the hips. Inhale as it reaches the top, reaching long. Exhale, fist of fire, drawing it in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, through the tongue. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, through the tongue. Extending forward, reaching up and forward. Exhale, throw it all away. Bend the back knee, roll up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, staying supported through the feet. Bending the back knee, rolling up, and exhale. Let it go. Release the right hand down next to the left foot. Inhale, bend the back knee, bend everything. And then exhale, unfurl and reach out to the left side. Inhale, bend. Exhale, unfurl. Inhale, last one. Exhale, unfurling and getting long. And then release it down. Hands on either side of the foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Go through a vinyasa. So inhale, exhale, roll it forward and lower down. Maybe with the knees. Inhale, reaching up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, nice and deep. Exhale through the tongue. Beautiful. Inhale, come onto the toes. Bring the knees, shift the knees and the lower torso so the knees are facing to the left side. And then exhale, bend it down here. Okay, so inhale, coming back through center, shifting the knees over to the right, the whole lower body. And then exhale, twisting over to the right side. Switching, inhale through center, exhale, twist the entire body. Inhale through center, shifting the feet, legs to the right, exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, and then walking, stepping, or hopping yourself to the front of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine nice and long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hips back and wide, drawing the energy up through the inner thighs and out through the hips. And then exhale, press through the feet, drawing in through the arches, inner thighs, rolling yourself up. Inhale at the top, unfurling up, and exhale. Hands to prayer. Beautiful. So inhale, start to bend the knees, hips back and wide. And then exhale, keep the knees bent deeply as you come up into your chair pose. So drawing that energy up from the ground, sitting the hips back, but still lengthening and waving the spine long as you draw in from your belly. Inhale here, maybe sit back and down a little more. And then exhale, release. Fold it forward. Inhale, extend the spine nice and long. Exhale, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend, go through a vinyasa. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, coming up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, release it back. Inhale, the right leg up to the ceiling once more. Keep lifting, and then start to open the hips. So bringing the right sole of the foot over toward the left side as the knee is facing toward the back of the room. Inhale here, maybe lifting the knee a little higher. Exhale, side. Pressing through the left foot, come back to center, squaring the hips. Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, knee to chest. Step the right foot to the right thumb. Wave the spine nice and long, pressing through your strong feet. And then lower the back heel down, gently, wherever that is organically, but keeping a little bend here in the back leg. Coming towards center, maybe waving the hips from side to side a little bit here, staying low, pressing through the feet, hips back and wide. Inhale, and then as you exhale, start to draw yourself up through your center with those nice bent legs for now, unfurling up, reaching up, and then lift the left heel, shift it back just a little bit, and bend your right leg here. And then as you exhale, come through your center and reach it out, coming in to your warrior two pose. So let's flow through this a little bit. So inhale, bend everything, come down, and then reach up high, and then exhale, come through your center and reach it out. So inhale, center and unfurl up, exhale, and reach it out, pressing everything away. Inhale, reach up, maybe straightening the front leg. Exhale, bend, and press into your warrior two, looking over your right middle finger. As you stay in this static pose for just a little bit, still feel that feeling of inhaling the breath down through your center, and then exhale, drawing up through your spine, decompressing the vertebrae. One more inhale here, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, sigh. Now bring the hands back through center, bend the back leg here. And then as you unfurl, straighten the back leg and start to reach the right arm and unfurl the right arm over the right ear, opening up into your reverse warrior. Okay, so inhale, circle the arm down, bend everything, releasing, softening, and then exhale, pressing through the feet into the earth, unfurling, reaching up to the side. Again, circling down, inhale, exhale, opening here. Let's do one more flow. Inhale down, circling, exhale, release it back. You can always bind here and bend that front knee a little bit more if that feels good. One more inhale, and then exhale, returning back to the side, reaching into warrior two, and then bringing your right hand to the outside of the right leg here. So circling down, inhale, maybe walking that back foot up a little bit if you need. Inhale, circling down, keeping a bend in both legs, and then exhale, opening up to the side, keeping the knee bent for now. Inhale, circle down, exhale, opening up to the side, and then inhale down this time, exhale, unfurl, maybe straightening that front leg, opening up into your triangle pose. Beautiful. Now remembering you don't have to be all the way down, so inhale, circle down, your hand can be here on the shin, exhale, opening up to the side, okay? One more circle down wherever you are. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, opening wide. Maybe even opening the chest if that feels good. And then exhale, releasing down, looking at that right foot. Turn the hips forward so that they're squared. Inhale here, hips back and wide. Bring the weight onto your right foot. And then as you exhale, draw in and up, and draw your left leg in toward the chest, nice and strong. Wave the spine along. Your right hand is just in front of and outside of the right foot. And then as you exhale, press through the right foot and start to unfurl, opening the hips to the side. Keep the knee bent for now. Maybe opening the arm to the ceiling. So circling back down, inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, lengthen the spine, drawing in from the belly. Unfurl, maybe opening the leg out a little more. One more, inhale, circling down. And then exhale. Unfurl and reaching out into your half moon pose. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Strong right foot. It's okay to have a little bend in the knee. Keep your gaze toward the floor. Inhaling here. And then exhaling, releasing the left leg down, bringing it next to the right. Inhale, extend the spine nice and long. Exhale, fold it down. Maybe straightening the legs here. Inhale, hips back and wide. And then exhale, start to come up. And as you come up, lift that left leg up with you. As you roll it up, draw it in up, reaching tall, reaching high. And then bring the sole of the left foot either into the inside of the left thigh, or you can bring it to the shin, or bring the toe to the ground, and just bring the ankles together. So it's going to look like this, coming in to your supported tree pose. Maybe bringing the palms together, reaching tall, or keeping the hands open. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side. One more inhale. And exhale, side out. Last little bit of balance. Bringing your hands to prayer. Bringing your knee to the center. Stay on that foot. You guys have got this. Drawing in and up from the belly. Inhale. And then as you exhale, stay supported from your core. Reaching back. Keeping your hands at prayer. Coming in to warrior three. Hips are squared toward the floor. Reaching that back leg a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, maybe extend the arms out if you're feeling that today. Inhale here, and then exhale, take a big step back. Bend the back knee, and then draw yourself in and up, reaching high. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale, reach up. Last one, exhale, fist of fire. Inhale up, maybe reach that back leg nice and long and straight. And then exhale, fold, releasing down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Maybe going through a vinyasa, rolling it forward, lowering down. Inhale, coming up to cobra or up dog, and then drawing in and up from the belly, lifting high, coming to downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling the legs here, doing whatever you need to do to feel amazing. And then whenever you're ready, using the earth, reach up with the left leg, reaching nice and high. And then keep going higher and higher, starting to open your hips to the side, bending the knee, and feeling the sole of the left foot heading toward the side of the room as you open your hips, lifting the knees nice and high. It's okay if you want to be on blocks here for your wrists. Inhale here. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, knee to chest. Stepping the left foot to the left thumb. Wave the spine nice and long. Move to switch sides. You can see. Lower the back heel organically. And then shift your hips a little bit toward the middle with your feet like this, starting to shift back and forth, hips back and wide, strong feet. And then inhale as you press through the earth, and then exhale, drawing in and up from your center, unfurling up, maybe straightening the legs, reaching high. And then exhale, bring your hands to your chest, maybe shift the back heel back a little bit more. And then Exhale. Reach it out to the side, looking over your left middle finger. So inhale, bend everything and unfurl up to the ceiling, straightening the legs. Exhale. Go through your center and then reach out, finding your flow. Inhale, unfurl up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Reaching it out. Staying here for a few breaths. Pressing through the feet, drawing in through the arches, drawing in and up here through your pelvic floor. With every exhale, looking over your left hand. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, sigh. One more inhale. Exhale, sigh. Releasing it down, bending the back leg if you need. You can also walk your feet in if your mat is slippery like mine. And then inhale, hips back and wide. And then as you exhale, start to roll up, bringing your right hand to the back thigh. And then unfurl, reach that left arm over the left ear, coming into your reverse warrior here. So inhale, circle down, reach it down. Exhale, press through the feet and unfurl and reach long. Two more of these circles. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, unfurl and open. Last one. Inhale, reach down. Exhale, unfurl. Remember, you can always bind here if you feel that. And then as you exhale, come back forward through your warrior two. And then start to extend forward, bringing your left hand on the outside of the left foot. Maybe coming onto a block, or if you want to be higher, you can bring your hand up to your shin. Inhale, circle it down. Then leading with the shoulder and the elbow, start to open up towards your triangle, opening up to the right side. Inhale down, circle it down. Your hand can also be on the floor. Opening up here. Inhale, circling it down. Exhale. Opening it up to the right side. Circle down one more time, and then we're going to hold it here. Inhale, circle it down. Exhale, maybe straightening that front leg. Coming into your full triangle wherever your hands are. Hips back and wide. Spine lengthening from belly to the forehead. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe opening the chest, bringing the hand a little bit more to the side. And then on your next exhale, release it down, square the hips, bring the weight onto your left foot. Maybe shifting forward and back here so you can get your balance. Inhale, hips back and wide. And then as you exhale, bend and press through the feet and draw your right leg into the belly here. Your left hand is just outside the left foot, okay? Maybe coming onto your fingertips. Inhale, circle down. And then exhale, draw in and up as you lengthen the spine and open the hips up to the right side. Inhale, circle down. Exhale, wave the spine long as you extend yourself long, maybe extending the leg here. Inhale, bring it down. Circle down, bend everything, and exhale. Press through the earth and unfurl. Keeping your gaze down toward the earth here. Couple of breaths, balance. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, you can always even release the arm. Exhale, sigh. And release, circling back down. Bringing your right leg to meet the left. Inhale, extend the spine nice and long. Exhale, fold it down. Either bent knees or straighten the legs. Inhale here, hips back and wide, bringing the weight onto your left foot. And then as you exhale, start to draw in and also lifting your right leg with you as you curl up Roll up nice and supported. Lifting the knee here, stay there. Lifting high, then opening the hip up to the right side. And bring the sole of the foot either up to the thigh, the shin, or toe on the floor, meeting at the ankle. Bringing the palms together, reaching the arms nice and high. Finding a place, finding your drishti. Finding a place right in front of you, maybe toward the earth, where you can balance. Or if you're reaching high, find a place on the ceiling where you can focus your gaze here. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more inhale and reach. Exhale, sigh. Drawing in, up. And then releasing the knee forward, bring the hands to the chest. Drawing up through the earth, in and up through your center. Staying there. Start on your next exhale to draw in and up as you reach forward, hinging at the hips. Continuing to lengthen long through the spine as you lengthen the left leg back. Inhaling deeply. On your exhale, maybe extending the arms long as you reach the leg back. Woo. Pressing through the feet equally will help keep your balance. Inhale, and then exhale, bend the front knee. Take a big step back, hips back and wide, coming into your lunge. Bend the back knee, press through the feet. And as you exhale, start to roll yourself up, drawing in and up through your center. Inhale at the top, reach high. Exhale, kiss the fire. Inhale, reach up, unfurl up. Exhale, kiss the fire. Last one, inhale, exhale, draw it up. Unfurl, reach high, and then exhale, sweet release. Stepping back to downward facing dog, going through a vinyasa or staying in down dog or child's pose, rolling forward, plank, lowering down. Inhale, draw in and up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, lifting through the hips, coming back to downward facing dog. Lowering the knees here, coming in to your child's pose, sitting back on the hips, reaching long with the arms. Taking a couple of moments to recenter yourself. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Maybe rolling the wrists here on the mat from side to side, giving your wrists a little massage here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh. Beautiful, beautiful. Coming back onto the knees, start to make your way to your belly. Lowering down, however you need, but staying supported here. Bringing your forehead down to the mat. Drawing in through the belly, pressing through the tops of the feet, the tops of the legs, helping that tilt your pelvis inward toward the mat a little bit. So you're taking some of the pressure off of your low back. Let your arms extend out toward the side, keeping the palms facing up. As you inhale, press through the legs and the feet. And then as you exhale, start to again draw in and up from your center as you lift the chest, lift the legs, and reach back through the arms. Inhaling here, and exhale, release. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, draw in and up. Getting high, inhale, and then exhale. Release it down. This time we're going to hold it up there. So inhale, prepare. Exhale. Drawing in and up. Coming up high. Inhale, chest. Exhale, side. Inhale here. Exhale, side. Last one. Maybe going a little higher. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Sigh and release. Coming on to your right ear. looking over to the left side, resting here, maybe shaking the hips from side to side. And then this time, reaching the arms forward here, bringing the forehead back to the center. Inhale, prepare, finding some space in the low back and in the hips. And then as you exhale again, draw in and up, reach through the arms, reach through the legs. Inhale, we're staying here. And then as you exhale, bring the arms back to the side. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, out to the side. Last one. Inhale, unfurl the arms, reach forward. Exhale, look over to the right side, bringing the left ear to the mat, lowering down, releasing, maybe shaking the hips out here, getting our beautiful back bends in with lots of space in our low back. Now coming to center for our last little bit of challenge here. Bring your feet in toward your rear, feet flexed. Reaching back with the hands, either grabbing at the ankles or the tops of the feet. Work the knees so that they're close together here, but still feel that feeling of the pelvis coming down toward the earth. So as you inhale, prepare, tilting the pelvis down, maybe already kicking back toward, away, and kicking away from your torso. And then as you exhale, draw yourself in and up as you reach the feet high and draw back, coming in to your beautiful heel here. Reaching forward with the chest, inhale, exhale, side. Maybe drawing the legs higher. Inhale, exhale, side. Last one, inhale, go a little higher if you can. And then exhale. Release it down. Stay with me, turning yourself, your ear to the right side, looking to the left. If you'd like, you can try that one more time. Inhale back to center. Otherwise, you can rest it out or take any of the other back bends. Inhale here, prepare, grabbing the feet, tops of the feet or the ankles. And then exhale. Start to bring yourself up. Inhale as it reaches the chest. Maybe you can grab a little lower at the shins. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Deep inhale, reaching a little higher, opening the chest. And then exhale. Release it down, looking to the right. Shaking out the hips a little bit here. Releasing down into the earth for just a moment. Releasing the work. And then bringing the hands to either side of the chest. Drawing in from the belly, pressing through the thighs. As you exhale, lift the chest, lift the hips. Sitting back again. Reaching back into reaching back into child's pose or puppy pose. That lets you curl the toes under, keep the hips a little higher, and then work your chest and your head down toward the mat. Opening up the low back here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, side. Beautiful. Walking forward, coming forward, crossing the ankles, coming through to your seated posture here. Starting to make our way toward the floor, part of our experience here. So bringing the soles of the feet together, grab the ankles here, draw in and up from your belly, from your pelvic floor, and let the spine get long. If you need, you can also open up the flesh of your rear to help get you onto your sit bones a little more. So inhale, draw in, get the spine nice and long. And then as you exhale, start to shift forward here. Maybe waving from side to side wherever you ended up. Inhale, drawing the spine nice and long, pressing through the feet. Exhale, maybe folding forward a little more with a nice long spine pressing out through your sit bones. One more. Inhale, let the spine get long. And exhale, fold forward wherever you are, waving forward. You can also grab a block for a moment if you want to let your head rest there. Place it on top of your feet at whatever level you are. If you're up here, you can bring it here. You can even let it rest on top of your hands, bringing your hands to prayer if you're up a little bit higher. But keep the spine long, letting yourself open up your hips here. Inhale deeply, drawing in and up from the belly, pressing down through your sit bones, letting that lengthen your spine. Exhale, sigh. Beautiful. Wherever you are, as you inhale, lengthen the spine and look forward. And then exhale, draw in as you walk yourself back. Opening up the hips, bringing the knees together, and then extending the legs out to a V here. Keeping the feet flexed and maybe even keeping a little bend in the knees here. That keeps your hips, again, from letting your back curl. It helps you get a little bit higher on your sit bones. So inhale, keep the pelvis tilting forward as well and reach. Exhale, draw in and start to reach forward, shifting forward with your long torso here. Keeping the knees bent, maybe bending them a little more. Inhale here, exhale, shift forward. Feeling free to wave a little bit here. One more inhale, you can grab your block, letting your head rest on the block wherever you are. And then exhale, fold it forward, straightening your legs if that feels good. But keeping your heels nice and flexed wherever you are. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh. Releasing your inner thighs here. Shoulders relaxing away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. And exhale, start to roll yourself back. Bringing the legs together. Stretching them out in front of you. One last little seated bit of loveliness. Open up your buttocks flush. Inhale, reach up, maybe keeping a little bend in the knee. And then exhale, start to fold forward, reaching for the feet or the shins. Inhale, extend the spine long, pressing through the sit bones. Exhale, fold it down wherever you are. Inhale, wave the spine long, pressing through the sit bones. And then finally, exhale, release. Wherever you are in your forward fold, grabbing the block if you would like to have the block to rest your head on. Again, keeping the bend in the knees is going to help you move your hips back and tilt your pelvis forward so you can keep a nice long spine here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh and release. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, draw in. As you lower it, or as you draw it back. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale. Draw it in. As you lower down, you can support with the hands. As you lower, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach the legs nice and long. Exhale, Draw the knees into the chest. Again, opening and lubricating your hips here. Opening and closing the knees. Switching directions. And then releasing the left leg down, so the sole of the foot is on the floor. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Turn that heel in toward you so it rotates your entire leg in. And then bring your right ankle onto the top of the right thigh. Open up the hips a little bit more. And then as you exhale, draw the left leg in, keeping a nice open right leg. So you feel that stretch on the outside of your right hip. You can reach through your legs with your right hand and grab the back of the thigh. And as you exhale, draw the legs in a little bit more. You can also grab the shin, but remember to keep your left foot nice and flexed to protect the knee. Inhale deeply here. Exhale. Sigh and draw it in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Releasing the shoulders. Now releasing the hands to the back of the thigh. Extend the left foot up to the ceiling, keeping the heel flexed. Now as you draw in with the hands, start to press away with the thigh, pressing up through the heel, getting a nice resistance pose and a release in the lower left hip this time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh and resist. Last one, inhale. Exhale, sigh. Release the left foot down. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling. And then release it down, long, along the floor. And then draw the knee up to meet the left. Switching sides. This time extend the left foot up to the ceiling, reaching through the heel. Turn the heel and the entire leg in towards you, and then bring your left heel to the top of the right thigh. Opening that hip nice and wide, maybe even turning the thigh out a little bit. On your next exhale, draw the right leg in, keeping a nice opening in the hips here. Reaching through with the left hand, grabbing the back of the thigh, or grabbing the top of the right shin. Flexing the right foot to protect the knee. Inhaling here. Exhale, draw it in. Opening that hip. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in deeper. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Release. Release your hands to the back of the right thigh. Extend the right foot up to the ceiling. Drawing in with the hands, pressing out with the thigh. Get that nice resistance pose here as you reach through the right heel. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh and resist. And release. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Pressing through the right heel. Release the right heel down to the mat. Extend the left leg up, reaching long. Lower that leg down along the floor and then draw in to meet the other leg. Bringing the feet so that they're about mat's distance. Windshield wiper your feet but let's do it this, or your knees, but do it this time with the breath. So inhaling, coming to center. Exhaling, twisting the legs, say to the left and look over your right shoulder. Inhaling through center. Exhale, switching sides. Finding your wave, moving as if you're moving through water or you're in space. Floating with little resistance. Two more on each side. You can even close your eyes here. You feel the opening through your entire body. You twist the spine. Last one. And then once you're finished, making your way back towards center. Drawing the knees into the chest. And then grabbing your ankles here. Soles of the feet together once more. Draw the ankles and the feet in towards you, pressing out through the elbows into the inner thighs or the forearms, the back of the forearms. Maybe shifting the hips back and forth, massaging your sacrum here. And then reach to either grab the toes or the outside of the feet. And then start to extend the soles of the feet up to the ceiling. And then open the knees out to the side, coming into your happy baby. Either with the toes or with the side of the feet. Again, shifting side to side if you would like. Keeping your low back pressed into the earth. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh. Either staying here, you can grab the toes and open the legs out to a V, getting into the low thigh, the inner thighs. Inhale deeply, drawing that breath down into your lower torso. Exhale. Draw it in and up, pressing the low back down. Drawing the feet back in, the knees back in. Inhale, give yourself a hug, drawing the forehead toward the knees. Exhale, sigh through the tongue. Releasing the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. And exhale, sigh and release. Release the feet down to the mat. Drawing yourself inward. Maybe if there's one last thing that you would like to do, yogi's choice, feel free. Maybe you want to raise the hips up into a little bridge here for a moment. Open the hips a little bit more if you'd like. You can come into Supta Baddha Konasana, or you can let the knees fall lightly next to each other. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, sigh. Wherever you are, releasing it down. Then extending one leg out, and then the other. Preparing for our Shavasana for today. Turning the palms up, bringing the shoulders underneath you, letting the feet and the legs just kind of fall gently out to the side. Closing the eyes here. Starting to release into your Shavasana. Starting to let go of any places you might be holding, any places you might still find resistance. One final inhale deep through the nose. And then exhale, let it all go. Starting to let your body rest here, release here, relax here. Imagining a white light, warm, releasing, relaxing, traveling through your body, and everywhere it touches, everywhere it goes, let it melt away any resistance, any places where you might be holding or gripping. Let that white light, let everything go, let everything melt down deep and heavy. Guiding that light to your toes, letting it release, warm, widen and relax. Bringing that light through your feet, through your ankles, releasing your shins, releasing your calves. Letting that warm light release your knees, release your thighs. Let the warmth of the light melt away anything you're holding in your hips. Relaxing the low back and the belly. Warming its way up through your torso to your heart. Letting it release with heavy freedom. Beautiful lightness of being. Warming and relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the tops of the arms, releasing the elbows, releasing the forearms. Widening the wrists, releasing and melting down through your palms into your fingertips. And then feeling that warm, heavy, relaxing light running back up through the arms into the shoulders. Releasing the throat and the back of the neck. Releasing the jaw. Releasing the cheeks and the temples. Releasing the teeth and the lips. Then letting the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing gently. Let that warm light travel to the back of your nose, the backs of the eyes. Releasing, relaxing. Relaxing the center of the forehead and releasing down along the forehead into the temples. And then letting that warm light finally come to rest at the very top of your head and the space above. And then let that light melt down again through your body, searching out any last places of resistance, letting them release down into the light, releasing down from your head, past the shoulders, through your torso, releasing the hips, the legs, the feet, then finally keying into this total relaxation, this total stillness, this total melting away. And then finally releasing the breath. Letting the space around you breathe you. Letting the vibrations around you breathe you. And then as you're here, in this place of stillness, place of silence in the body and in the mind, start to listen. Listen to the subtle vibrations that exist in your body and in your mind. Start to connect with those subtle vibrations. And again, let them breathe you. Become absorbed in those vibrations. And then let them reach out to the vibrations in the room to connect. Draw them in and let them find new space in your body, mind, and spirit. stillness of Shavasana, the calm serenity of spirit with you, as you either start to bring yourself back into the body, as you start to awaken the body, or you can stay here on your back. It's up to you. And starting to lengthen the breath, lengthen the inhales, lengthen the exhales. Reaching long overhead, stretching through the feet, moving in whatever way feels nourishing to you in this moment. Maybe rubbing the palms along the fingertips, recircling the wrists, opening the fingertips. Then drawing yourself back in toward your center, knees maybe in toward the chest. Make your way over to the right side. Being here in this fetal position for just a couple of breaths, resetting the spine, resetting the spirit. And then pressing whatever you need into the earth. Bring yourself back to your seated position. Maybe crossing your legs in the opposite of what you were thinking you might. Reaching the spine long, extending, waving the spine nice and long, strong. Sit bones, bring your hands to your chest, thumbs pressing lightly right in the center of the heart. Connect with any intention you have for yourself, any thoughts or wishes you want to carry with you as you go back into the world on this beautiful Saturday. Inhale deeply, drawing that intention into your heart. Exhale it into being. Inhale, reach the hands high, looking up toward the sky. And then as you exhale, draw the hands down through your center, resting the thumbs at the forehead, reminding yourself to think kind thoughts about yourself and others. Coming down to the lips, reminding yourself to speak kind words about yourself and others. And then finally resting at the heart, reminding yourself to be kind to yourself and compassionate with yourself and others. Remembering that we are all connected. We are all existing within the same light. We are made of the same light, and it is beautiful and radiant. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in each one of you. And with that, I bring my hands to my forehead and bow to you and bow to our strength together, our power together. And as we roll ourselves back up to center, let the eyes flutter open, say namaste. And thank yourself for the day, for all the work that we did today, all those places where we pushed ourselves a little bit more than we thought we could. Thank you for that. And thank you for sharing a little bit of yourself with me today. And letting me share a little bit of myself with you. So I hope you have a beautiful spring day today, a beautiful weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys again for our shred on Monday night at 6 p.m. here at the Verdi Center. If you can, if you're in Howard County or anywhere, DC, Baltimore, you want to come here and get some of the VIOL-Vibrational Therapy here in person. There's nothing like it here, and I want to share it with you. So hopefully I'll see you here on the mat. And until then, vibrate together in unison. See you again soon. Thanks for tuning in.